أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today I would like to narrate the sermon of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which he had delivered on the last day of Shabaan. It has been reported by Bayhaqi, Shubh al-Iman and Bahar al-Shariat that Hazrat Salman al-Farsi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu once said that the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam delivered the following sermon on the last day of Shabaan. O people, a mighty month has cast its protective shade to screen you. A blessed month in which there is a night that is better than 1,000 months. Allah has made keeping the fast therein an obligatory religious duty, and the observance of the night therein a voluntary practice. If someone seeks to draw near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala therein by setting just one example of good conduct, or performs just one religious obligation, that person will be exactly the same as someone who discharges 70 religious obligations during all the other months of the year. It is the month of patient endurance, and the reward for patient endurance is the garden of paradise itself. It is the month of charitable sharing, and it is the month in which the sustenance of the true believer is increased. So if someone provides a breakfast meal, which is the iftar, for a person who is keeping fast, this will result in forgiveness for his sins and in his emancipation from the fire of hell. The benefactor will also be granted a reward equivalent to that earned by the recipient of generosity, but without anything at all being deducted from the reward due to the latter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant this reward to anyone who gives some kind of breakfast nourishment to a person who is keeping the fast, even if it is merely dried dates, a drink of water, or a cup of diluted milk. It is the month, the beginning of which is mercy, the middle of which is forgiveness, and the last part of which is the deliverance from the fire of hell. So if a slaveholder lightens the burden borne by his slave in this month, Allah will forgive him and grant him freedom from the fire of hell. Furthermore, if someone provides a satisfying breakfast meal in the course of this month for a person who is keeping the fast, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give the benefactor a drink from my basin, which is the Abe Kausar, after which he will never feel thirsty again. It is recorded in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, and Bahar al-Shariat that Hazrat Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu reported that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said, as soon as Ramadan comes around, the gates of the garden of paradise are flung open, the gates of the fire of hell are shut and locked, and the devils are shackled and tied up tight. The Bukhari Sharif and Muslim Sharif also recorded a narration from Hazrat Sa'd bin Sa'd radiyallahu ta'ala anhu that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that there are 8 doors in heaven. One of them is called Rayyan, and only those who observe the fast enter through it. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us keep all the fast in this blessed month of Ramadan.